plane is not coming in at 6 o'clock. It's now coming in between 10 and 11, so you don't have to have those trucks up to the airport that early.
Where's James Brown? They told me James Brown's gonna be here. BB King's gonna be here, and I showed up, and they ain't nowhere around.
6th, 5th, and 4th are done. Elevators are working.
Okay. There's no air conditioning up there at all?
It's 80% of it's out. They have certain, it's all in, but it doesn't work. The air breakers
what do you mean 80% of it? But on what floors, though?
I have 6th, 5th, and 4th.
I understand that, but what about...
See, it's individual air conditioning controlled, right?
Okay, but
and they have
so what apartments have air conditioning working? I mean, how many beds can we move people into tonight?
4. 4 rooms.
It's just 8 people?
Yeah.
Well, of course, the fight was held in Zaire, in the former Belgian Congo. Kinshasa was the capital on the banks of the Congo. It was just before the rainy season when this fight took place. Off to the north, you could see the flickering of storms, and coming closer and closer. But it was very important to the promoters of the fight that this fight get in before the storms occurred, because once the rainy season comes, you can't do anything. I always thought the Congo had such a wonderful name, Conradian and all that. Somehow to call it the Zaire didn't have quite the majesty, but there it was, the Congo.
Mobutu was everywhere. He was the equivalent in Africa of Joseph Stalin. You saw his picture everywhere. And of course, part of the vanity of dictators, they almost always, with the possible exception of Mussolini, he was half ugly and half attractive. Most dictators are unbelievably ugly or plain. Franco, Hitler. Mobutu looks the archetype, is the epitome of a closet sadist. Sort of guy, if you meet him in a bar, you think, oh my God, who are the poor women who are associated with this fellow? And since Mobutu was an extraordinarily practical man for his country, down under the stadium, seated 100,000 people, were detention pens and rooms and chambers where you could imprison as many as a couple thousand people at once. Before the fight came, the criminal rate in Zaire began to go up, and a few white foreigners had been killed driving their cars. And Mobutu decided that this was going to be a disaster in terms of publicity. So on a given day, he had 1,000 of the leading criminals in Kinshasa rounded up and put in this stadium down in the detention pens. And then the legend has it, and I suspect the legend may even be true, that he had 100 of them taken at random and killed them. And the reason was a particularly simple one from Mobutu's point of view. Criminals who make a life out of it have connections that protect them when they're in trouble. And by making this kill of 100 out of the 1,000 arbitrarily, what Mobutu was saying is your connections are worth nothing. I am Jehovah. I am going to blast you out of existence if you fool around with me. And he made his point. Kinshasa was one of the safest cities, not only in all of Africa, but probably in all of the world, while the foreign press was there for the fight.
To me, the drum has been the communicator since the beginning of time. I'm sure it was the first message ever sent. When I think of the beat today and I think of the beat centuries ago, it's the only thing that kept us together. We had to sing when we hurt. We sung for trial and tribulation. We sung for relief. We sung songs of God. And this music that you hear today is the same songs that have been made popular throughout the world without anybody's intentions of volition. That anybody who knows anything about the rhythm and the blues, as it's so called today, should know about Africa.
When I first met you, baby, baby, you were just sweet 16. When I first met you, baby, baby, you were just 16. Just off your home then, baby. Oh, the sweetest thing I'd ever seen.
The music I'm listening to now, if I went to your house or most white people's places, I don't hear this kind of music because your culture wasn't, your woman didn't leave you, your woman didn't go out and slip off on you like our woman, and because you didn't have no money, you had money to keep your woman. Your songs are like, here that train comes around that mountain, and that Folsom Prison, and that Folsom Prison, and you know, y'all come, whatever it is, that's different. Chinese got their little music, pling, ting, tang, tong, ting, tong. I don't want to hear that, and he understands it the way he's, everybody's got their culture. So we're not saying that we hate you, we want to be more divided, and we're never talking to you again or doing business. We'll do that. But what we are saying is that we want to be independent now.
Oh, I wonder what the world